Hello, I'm Steve Riley. I'm the Commercial Director for the UK and Ireland for the Risco Group. Risco as an organisation is one very much of innovation to really help our routes to market, our channel partners, which are the alarm installers throughout the UK and Ireland, to really help them develop their business. Our starting position isn't one of what's the latest chipset and let's develop some products around that. It's really about what can we do as an organisation to help you grow your business, gain a greater share of your customers' wallet, upsell more, convert more business. What can we do to help you increase both your installation margins but also your operational margins, your service margins? And thirdly and finally, and probably most importantly, what is it that Risco can do to really help you not only grow but protect that all-important recurring revenue? I've just spoken about three values there about how installers can really get more value from partnering with Risco. It's only fair that I should go into that in a little more detail in terms of how you can really get some more value from working with us. Firstly, the innovation and the developments that we do at Risco, which have the installer at the very heart of everything that we do, are very much centered around the Risco Cloud. We hear cloud mentioned all of the time, so why is Risco Cloud so important? The reason that it's so important is what it enables. The Risco Cloud enables us to have full connectivity with our panels all of the time, and it means for the end user that we're creating products that they absolutely want to buy because it becomes so much more than just an alarm system. They really want to engage with our installers and really want to be working in a situation where they are taking value-added services from those systems which make them want to buy. We have a number of our customers over the last 12 months who have really come to us saying the reason that we came to speak to Risco in the first instance was because our customers were coming to us saying, hey, we really want to work with these smart applications and being able to add additional value and putting us in control of what's going on within our premises. Some of the other things in terms of how we help you improve not only your installation but your operational efficiencies as well are our panels are connected to the cloud permanently. This means that you have remote access to those panels from wherever you are in the world from your machine. This means that in the can't wait, won't wait culture that we live in today, that you can provide an excellent service level agreement to your customer. So instead of them having to wait 4 hours for an engineer to be called out, you can access the system immediately, and if there is a fault to resolve, most of those can be done. About 80% of those can be done certainly within 20 minutes. What a great SLA for your customers. What does that mean for you? It means that you're not having to spend lots of money on labour on each and every occasion, and actually what it does mean is you can think about upselling your maintenance contracts to fully comprehensive whilst maintaining the operational costs down within those and creating more value within the contract itself. From an installation perspective, there are lots of innovation that we do which can really make a big difference. As an example, did you know that the Risco bus on a larger installation should be able to save you at least 25% on the cost of that installation, just in cabling costs and reduced labour costs? Start adding on to that the advantages that it brings you in terms of remote diagnostics and being able to even do things such as change a detector sensitivity remotely. You can really start to see how that can create some significant benefits for you. And finally, growing your recurring revenue and protecting it. This is where Risco really does sort of set itself apart. With our cloud services, now you as the installer, you take control of your customers' connections to the Risco cloud. This means that you can make it part of your maintenance contract. If your customer decides that they don't want to continue with a maintenance contract, no problem. You can still provide them with a bells-only alarm system if you choose to, but you can say to them, all of these nice services that you're familiar with now from the Risco cloud, I'm sorry, that's part of your maintenance contract. And without that, you don't have access to it. And you can turn off that cloud connectivity. That gives you, the installer, a huge amount of control, and it stops people from coming in and undercutting you for silly prices, as we see happens in the market all day, every day today. In terms of what's waiting for us in the future with Risco, it really is more about more and more innovation. We're not sitting still, we're not sitting back on our laurels. We launched video verification in 2014 through live streaming video cameras. This is integration that's not done on site by having to do lots of technical connectivity, etc. This is simple integration which is done via the cloud. This makes your life so easy as the installer. You don't have to be an IP expert. You don't have to be an IT expert. But your customer will certainly think that you are, and it adds a huge amount of value to you. It gives you more sales applications, it gives you a better chance of converting, but it also allows you to provide a really state-of-the-art solution to your customer at a fraction of the cost that you would see with more traditional systems, should we say. And it's more innovation like this which is coming down the line all the time, putting you, the installer, in control of everything that's going on with your customer base.